Hey guys, what is going on? John here. I'm going to do a quick video just to make up for the 20-minute video absolute screw up, which is probably good in a way looking back on it. I was just really going through every single dot point for 20 minutes long. Might have bored the shit out of you, so this video is literally just going to get down to the point and I'll go through an overview with you guys. And so the overview here is that I've broken it down as discussed into two sections. Number one, essential, and number two, non-essential. So essential is exactly what we include in the first build, and non-essential is what we can sequentially release after the first build. Every 2 weeks, every month, we can release one of these new features. Now, I want you to keep in mind here that it might seem like we have a long time to actually push out this web version, and we would like to launch with just absolutely everything. But I would highly recommend, and Breakthrough would highly recommend, that we absolutely focus down on the core features and just perfect them and seriously nail them so that people, they go to the iPhone app, they go to the Android app, they go to the web platform, they go on it, and it's just an awesome experience for them. They don't have any issues. I think what's going to happen is if we start adding on all of these new features before we've really nailed the core features, namely searching, then we're just going to come up short. Bottom line, we're going to be adding on more into the mix while also fixing the current things that we need to improve on, again, like the searching. So in this first build, the recommendation here is actually just to launch with all of the features that are included in the iPhone version. I think there is definitely some leeway here. Obviously, we don't want to launch short and not exceed everybody's expectations, but I also want to be extremely realistic. Obviously, this current project is it's ran way past when it was supposed to be launched. And what I'm trying to do here is just make it absolutely realistic. Like if we had guns to our heads and a whole family's heads, this is what we could launch, and this is what we could launch with everything being perfected. Whereas if we're starting to add on a lot more on top of that, it's not going to be that way. Things are going to fall short. We're going to spread ourselves very thin, and I don't like the idea of that. I really like the idea of having an absolutely polished set of devices, Android, iOS, and web, that have those core features down, that run so smoothly that people just love to use. That's really the point of this. Is let's just refine on those core features, and obviously put them over to the web, put them over to Android, and then build on it from there. Because this is all people need as a starting point. People can do the main things with all of this. Bottom line, people can come to the site, they can find a supplier. That's really the core of it all. And the biggest part here is that you have to consider we're doing a massive renovation of the searching. So with searching, we're adding in more capabilities, we're improving upon the current searching, and we're really needing to make that work seamlessly across iOS, Android, and web. And that's going to take up a big chunk of the time. If we want to make searching work like Google, we want it to work like Google Maps. You're doing a search and it just works. That will be amazing. It's definitely going to take a lot of refinement. And as per what you both said, searching taking priority over a lot. Originally, it was searching taking priority over the web version, but I think searching is sort of a universal thing that applies to all devices, including web. That's it really. So just check through this. Essential, the first launch, whether it's a soft or hard launch, let's just refine the core features and make them amazing. This is going to mean making the web version absolutely amazing. People are going to go onto it, there's not going to be a single issue. It's going to mean making the dashboard for suppliers incredible, improving everything we possibly can in that sense. It's also going to mean making the Android and iOS apps more reliable, searching, performance, everything. Once we get a really good baseline down for all of these different platforms, then we can start adding on feature by feature, rolling them out to people, and keeping people absolutely hooked. The web, releasing an entire web platform in and of itself, it's massive. People know that that's massive, and then from there onwards, we can go feature by feature by feature, and really surprise them with how often we're releasing big new updates. And we can obviously tell them about it. We can obviously market that stuff, and you guys can, yeah, really just get people excited about it, because it is exciting what's to come. But again, let's just nail this core um, version of the web and all devices as a whole, just to make it really solid and move from there. I hope this isn't jumping the gun too much, and it isn't way off course. Again, we can switch things around. There's leeway here. This is just if we want to launch the best possible core version that we can, cutting off as much fat and nailing it. It's really the bottom line there. I think people would much rather something that's completely stable, performs really well, and gets the core functions done, gets the job done, than have sort of a half-done version with a lot of cool features. Obviously, those features are very important, and they will get them. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling right now. I've said that point enough. I'll end this video. I'll send you guys a note, and we'll catch up. Catch up when we need to. Alright, guys, enjoy. See you later.